We take a lot of 4Runners in trade, and we sell a lot of them here at Scarff Ford. They're popular vehicles, but usually the ones that I talk about are ones that are only a few years old, of under 100,000 miles. Not the case today. Whenever I do my walk-around videos of the newer ones we're selling, I go on about how they're built so well. They can go many hundreds of thousands of miles. It just has a reputation for quality. But we actually have an example of when we took it on trade that's almost 10 years old. It's 2016 with 122,000 miles. Where many vehicles we taken on trade with 122,000 miles just going straight to the auction because they're leaking oil, the trim pieces are starting to fall apart. It's not worth putting the money into it for us to sell it on our lot. We know we're a Ford franchise. We have a reputation. We're not going to sell jalopies to consumers. We're not like one of those little used car shacks on the side of the road where many of those trades might go. But the 4Runner is a testament to the amazing reputation Toyota has for build quality and durability. And the 4Runner is also goes back to true SUV roots. Ford makes an amazing off-road SUV with our full-size Bronco, but these Escapes over here, on the other hand, these look like trucks, but they're built like cars. They're built on car-based unibody architecture. They're basically relegated to being pavement dwellers. Maybe they can drive on a dirt or gravel road. That's the extent of the off-roading that they're gonna do. And for most people, that works fine. That's why they're so popular. You have a high upcoming view of the road, better fuel efficiency, a lot of advantages over truck-based SUV. The 4Runner, on the other hand, this has true truck roots. It's built like a pickup truck. It's got rugged body and frame truck-based architecture. It's got a solid rear axle. It's got a four-wheel drive system with actual low range, not a full-time all-wheel drive system. And it can tow right around 5,000 pounds. So for some people, an Escape type crossover is gonna be perfectly fine, but some people that wanna tow, haul, go off-road, do some more technical stuff, and for people that like to keep their vehicles for a long time, if you want a car that could go past 200,000 miles, there's not a lot out there, but the 4Runner is one of them. Go on Craigslist, do a search for 4Runners for sale of over 200,000 miles, and you'll see that there are a lot out there, and they're still asking a decent amount of money for them. This thing is in great shape. If you didn't look at the odometer, you would think it has maybe 60 or 70,000 miles. And that is the thing with 4Runners. Like its bigger brother Land Cruiser, these things are built to last. They're built to last 20 years. The switches, the running gear, everything is just, Toyota has been making these switches and stuff for a long time. You look at a Toyota from 15, 20 years ago, they don't look that different. And people might say, oh, this is old school, it's unsophisticated. But they have these things down to a science, where a lot of vehicles, these are starting to discolor, fall apart, they're flimsy. Not the case with Toyota's buttons and switches. And it's not just the button and switches, that's just a peekaboo to the rest of the vehicle, the stuff you don't see, the mechanics, the wiring. This is built to a different level than many other vehicles. This is built to last and go the distance. And I'm glad that Toyota has stuck to their reputation and still goes on building these things still to this day in 2025. For an engine, we have this 4-liter V6, rock solid bulletproof motor, makes 270 horsepower. Plenty of power for a vehicle like this. You're gonna go to 0 to 60 in about 8 seconds. Not sports car territory, but plenty of power to get things done while being bulletproof. This one has this nice aftermarket safari rack. Nice spacious interior. And this one also has another family favorite option, the third row seating. Not all 4Runners have third row seating, but this one does. So that's gonna make it a lot more family friendly, of course. This one has a tow hitch. When properly equipped, you can tow right around 5,000 pounds. We have a cargo area protector. You can fold down the second and third row seats, turning this into a cargo van. This cargo area protector is a really nice feature. With the limited trim, we have a luxurious interior, nice perforated seating with contrast stitching. Both seats are power adjustable and heated. We have a moonroof. Another relic of SUV's past is a power roll down rear window. My dog Polly would absolutely love that. This one has navigation, rear parking camera. It might look like the screen's flickering, but that's just a GoPro camera. Heated and ventilated front seats, automatic climate control. Look at that, 122,000 miles. But if you didn't look and you drove this thing, you wouldn't think at all it has 122,000 miles on it. Nice leather wrapped wheel. The Limited still has amazing off-road credentials. The one thing that's unique about the Limited versus like an SR5 4Runner, the SR5 4Runners, if you get them with four-wheel drive, you can also get them with two-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive is disengageable. The Limited has a little bit more of a sophisticated four-wheel drive system. It has full-time four-wheel drive with a number of different settings, and then you also have low range as well. We also have a downhill assist control, which is like cruise control for going down the hill to keep you going at a nice, safe, comfortable speed while you can focus on driving. The vehicle will maintain the descent down at a safe, manageable speed. Well, thanks for joining us on this little walk around of this amazing 4Runner, 122,000 miles. I've owned a lot of cars, and I've owned a lot of Toyotas, and I haven't yet owned a 4Runner, but this is on my list of dream cars. I've been 30 years in the car business, so I'm constantly being tempted by nice vehicles. I like to venture off. I haven't ventured off-road in the past with my friend in his Jeep and back in the day, and I'd love to have something like this to go out with my family. And you can set your level of off-roading. You don't need to do super technical stuff. The Pacific Northwest has so many great off-road places to go, and it can be just like overlanding on beat-up dirt, rutted gravel, forest service roads, or you can do a little bit more technical stuff. This is up to it, and you can do it in complete luxury. And with Toyota reliability, you're less likely to get stranded or have mechanical failures out there. We're Scarff Ford. We've been in business 103 years. We sell new Fords, new Isuzus, and a very wide variety of pre-owned vehicles, including a lot of 4Runners. It seems like we always have 2 or 3 4Runners on our lot that we've taken in on trade. They're fantastic. They always sell well, and you're on the right track if you're thinking of getting one for your next vehicle. Maybe this one. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.